This question is on a trigonometry modeling. So we can see we've been given the first part, or the basic part of the equation. We have a cos 15t plus d. Now, using our knowledge of trig modeling, we know that the d is the principal axis. So that's this part here. And if you weren't sure, then you can take the upper bound, 400, add it to the lower bound, 200, and then divide that answer by 2. And that will also give you the midpoint, or the principal axis. So that means that D is equal to 300. And then we need to find A. So for part A, we can see that A is the amplitude. So this is the amplitude part of the equation. So we're saying we can say how far up does the equation go? So we can see it goes from 300 to 400, and then it goes from 300 to 200. So each time that is a difference of 100. So we now know that A is 100. So D is equal to 300 and A is equal to 100. And then moving on, it says that the stock price on the 14th of February is what we're trying to find, and there's 31 days in January. So that means that since the model starts on the 1st of January, we have the 31 days of January plus 14 days in February to find the 14th of February. So that gives me 45. So I'm trying to find the function when x is 45. So I now know the full model. It's 100 cosine, and then it's 15 times 45 plus 300. So all I've done there is substitute in the x value to be 45. And that gives me an answer of 370.71. And we should leave our answer to 2 decimal places if we're talking about money. And then the next question says to find the minimum and the maximum. So the highest and lowest stock prices are 200 and 400. It's not asking for a coordinate or a value. It's just asking for what is the maximum and minimum stock prices. And then the last one is that it cycles every t days, and we need to work out the value of t. So that is the period of the wave, which is 360 divided by that b value, which we were told is 15. So, oops, there we go. So divided by 15, and that gives me an answer of 24. So that means that the wave resets after 24 days, so every 24 days. And we can see that as well because it's resetting here. That's one complete wave. And we can see that that is also 24. So you could also read that off the graph. In terms of your marks, so the first question was 1 mark for each of these, So 1 mark for each of these variables, so 1 mark each. The second question was 2 of the 3 marks. So this 3 marks, 2 of them are for this part and 1 of them is for this part. So mentioning both of these is your maximum and minimum. And then there's 2 marks here, 1 for finding the 45 and subbing it in correctly. And then 1 is for your answer. So 1 is for the 45 substituted incorrectly. And the last part is also 2 marks. So 1 is for your method, and then 1 is for your answer.